All right, let's smash the connections. It seems like maybe it's triple turkey time. You know what I'm saying? Let's gobble on them. We're making 4 groups of 4 out of these 16 words. All right, it seems like most of the words in this entire puzzle are just words describing your boy. I mean, built, buff, ripped, jacked, dude. And then there's swole and trim, which seem like they could also mean in shape. And then there's but there's also words for like pear, prune, clip, and trim are all things you do to plants, right? Cut maybe, all sort of in the same same realm. Okay, so I mean those are going to be 2 categories I would assume, and then there's like walnut and nut, but like there's no more nuts. So a prune and like a walnut could go in like a trail mix or something. There aren't any more of that. There's no more of that stuff, right? I hope not. Pear like this is weird, but like pairing shears are like a thing, right? I'm not super familiar with that word, but that's like cutting a shrub, I think. But you could also like buff something, cut something. Yeah, a lot of these like in shape words have double meanings, which is pretty scary. Pug is just a dog, right? There's nothing else that could be. Pugs, prunes, walnuts, just like wrinkly things. Like honestly, that feels like it's on a brain. Things with like folds, and pugs have just like those faces with just like ugly cute, you know, like kind of adorable, but kind of just look like the weirdest alien you've ever seen in your life, in like a really nice way. And then cut could go with pear, trim, and clip. Yeah, that actually I like that better. So pruning and pairing. Usually when you see 2 right next to each other, they try to make you think something, you know? But I think a prune, a pug, a brain, and a walnut all have folds and wrinkles, you know? They all kind of look the same, you know? They could be, you could pass one off as the other. Unfortunately, that takes away none of the... Okay, trim was going to be maybe one of the in-shape words. So built, buff, ripped, jacked, and swole are what we have remaining there. But I think I have 3 categories including that one, because I have pear, trim, clip, and cut, and then I'm left with nut, fan, lover, and then one of those words. How are those 3 going to tie together? This feels like the blank category, right? I'm worried that I'm not getting anything from lover, nut, and fan. I feel like this is a moderately clever category. Pug, prune, walnut, and brain. I'm not sold on it. I'm feeling pretty good about cut, pear, trim, and clip. But if prune would be one of the things, right? Well, pruning is like a different process, isn't it? I don't know what it is, but cut, pear, trim, and clip seem really good. I feel very good about that category. Like that's, if I'm going to submit one, it's going to be that. And then I feel pretty good about pug, prune, brain, and walnut. But I have no idea what's going on. If lover, nut, and fan are meant to go together, I'm searching for it, and I'm just not finding it. I'm worried about this. The triple turkey is on the line. All right, I'm gonna try this category. I got to see if I'm on the right track. I think this has got to be right. Could certainly be wrong. Okay, make shorter. Nice. And then, I mean, my next category is certainly things with wrinkles or whatever you want, folds, crevasses. Like nut and walnut aren't going to go in the same category. That wouldn't make any sense at all. So what is, there has to be a blank here, or like some kind of like things with blades, you know, for a fan, or like things with, I don't see a tie together at all. Lover, fan, and nut have to go together. Buff, built, swole, jacked, ripped. If I had to pick one of those to not go in there, which one would it be? Like built, jacked, and ripped all are like kind of past tense, right? I feel like buff. I feel like I want to kick buff out, if anything. Built, swole, jacked, and ripped. Jacked, ripped, and built feel like they all go really well together. And then swole is like, I certainly don't see it going with lover, fan, and nut. Buff could have some different meanings. Buff out, fan out. Nut's a scary word, dude. I'm trying not to do it. You know, I'm trying not to do it, but it's a scary word. I don't know what I'm going to say. Lover, Am I just going to guess at this one? Is that what's going to happen? I'm going to submit my wrinkly category and see if that's right. I don't know. I'm not seeing this. Wrinkly things. Dude, it's... I hadn't seen it yet. Wrinkly things, dog. That's hysterical. I love that category. Okay. Fan, lover, nut. How are these going together? I feel like it's buff, dude. And it's like partial words, or there's something weird going on here. Swole, built, ripped, and jacked are better than buff. That's literally my reasoning for this, and I don't know what this is, but I think it's right. I'm feeling like very good about this. I'm gonna give it another minute to think about it. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you could be like a movie lover, a movie fan, a movie buff, a movie nut, something like that. Like, so just like a fan, synonyms are hard, dude. Synonyms are really hard, but that's the category. Sweet. All right, cool, got it. Finally figured it out. Was just not getting there at all, and then finally it clicked. And that's how it goes sometimes. You just got to give it time. Finish this one on the 11 minutes on the button. We're gonna trim the video down a little bit for y'all, but that's a triple turkey, dude. I'm just gonna gobble one time for y'all, but that's a whoo. You already know what it is. We turkey on them. Turkey squared, streaks. We keep it rolling. We smash connections. That's what we do. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.